USA Premium Buyer's Guide. That's what we've got today. There are sales coming up, which premiums will be 50% off or 30% off or whatever, and which premiums are going to be worth it and which ones will not be worth it. Today, I give you the rundown. Hey YouTube, what's up? Haven here. The annual anniversary sales, as well as some Black Friday sales and holiday sales, etc., 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 are coming up for 2023. Today, I'm going to give you my opinions on the current state of these premium aircraft in the US tech tree as of 2023. The game is continually changing. Hopefully, these opinions will be valid for a long time, but an updated guide, here it is. Here we go. Please take a minute to like, subscribe. I do plan on doing all of the tech trees for all of the premiums that I have. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss those videos coming up soon. Here we go. I'm gonna try not to ramble. It's hard for me, but here we go. USA Premium Buyer's Guide. So rank 1. I'm going to get through rank 1 real quick. Do what you want here. You're going to move past these so fast unless you really want to spend some time here at this rank, unless you're really into like late pre-war vehicles. Just skip it. They're really cheap. They think you might want to buy them. Just skip it. You're not going to stay in these vehicles long enough to make them worth it. Moving on. Rank 2. The KI 43-2. This is a tentative buy. Buy if you're new to the game and you want to grind early USA tech tree. You'll move past it quickly, but it's a good premium and a decent Silver Lions grinder. It's a turn fighter and it's stupid easy to do well in this vehicle at this BR. KI 61LB. This is another tentative buy, especially on sale. Buy again if you're new to the tech tree, if you want to progress through the early tech tree quickly for USA. It's a little slow. It still turns well. It's a nice mix of kind of an energy fighter and a turn fighter. I enjoyed it because I particularly like KI 61s. This one's got some 50 cals with Japanese belts, which are very powerful. It's enjoyable, but a little slow, so it can be frustrating. It fits right in with the rest of the US teams in terms of climbing, but it can turn better than most, and that makes it fun. Tentative buy. Moving on to rank 3. Rank 3, we have the A6M2, more commonly known as a Zero, Japanese Zero. This is again a tentative buy. Buy if you like the turn fight gameplay. Buy if you like Zeros. It's slow. It requires folks to kind of be baited into turn fights. You will kind of get stomped on by people that know what they're doing. They'll force head-ons and things with you. The low velocity guns take a little bit of getting used to. It's not my style, but I can recognize that it would be an efficient grinder through to rank 4. BF 109 F4. Skip. This is the first skip that we have. I am not a fan. I've got a whole video on it. Your shoulders will be sore trying to carry with this plane. Buy if you're already good, I guess. But US teams just kind of suck at this BR. I'm skipping it, or I wish I could skip it. I would not rebuy it. XP50. This is a super solid buy. While it has its weaknesses, played correctly, this is an absolute buy. It has an air spawn. It has 20mm cannons in the nose. It's got 50 cals to back those up. Everyone will hate you, and you will catch a lot of heat, energy, and stall fight with it, and you will be damn near unkillable. It requires a bit of patience. If you try and dive on people too hard, you'll get too fast, you'll compress, which is its weakness. But so it requires a bit of patience, but it is super strong at this BR at 4.0 with the air spawn. Bye, bye, bye. BTD-1. This one's going to be tough because it was one of my first premiums that I ever bought, but it is skip. It is a bomber with not enough ordnance to kill a base. In a dogfight, you get one turn and then you're out of energy. It's decent in a head-on because you have cannons. It's also somewhat decent in ground RB, but there are way better options for ground RB and at lower BRs. The pros do not outweigh the cons here. Skip. XA38. For me, this is an absolute buy. It is fantastically fun in ground RB. It has 4 500-pound bombs, I think, that drop 3. You get 3 bomb drops. And then you have a Sherman gun mounted in the nose. It's fast. I think it's got the B29 engines. It's really fast for the BR. It has decent defensive 50 cals in the back. And because you're so fast, they will be behind you. Even has up tier potential in ground RB. I believe it used to, when it was first introduced, it was BR 4.7. Now it's 3.7. So you do the math. This is a solid buy. It's just not a buy for air RB. And air RB, there's really nothing for you to do with it. I would not buy it for air RB. P51D10. This is Whitmore's, I think. Skip it. I don't think it's going to be on sale. It might come back on sale, but if it does come on sale, I would say skip it. It's situationally good. It suffers like all the D variants of the P51s. It can take a pretty good ground ordnance load, I guess, but in general, it is not worth the money. Skip. P38K. Skip it, though it probably won't be for sale anyways. It's an okay-ish JU-288 killer. It's good in a down tier, but it doesn't have secondary weapons for ground RB. It's a P38 that can climb with strong engines, but the BR just kind of makes it a skip. Just a skip. P47M. This was recently on sale for full price. It is a buy the next time you get it, especially if you are a ground RB player. It has good bombs and rockets that go along with those bombs. Oh yeah, and also 850 cals. It's a good dogfighter while it's fast. It's iffy in air RB, I guess, because of the J288 spam, but it's still situationally fun. This is a buy for ground RB, possible skip for air RB. If you're a fan for P47s, you're probably going to have to pick it up. I'm going to put an honorable mention here in the gap. It's not for sale, but the F2G-1 is about $30 right now on the Gaijin market as of the creation of this video. It would maybe be a good option to pick it up to stick in that BR gap between XP50 and Jets. Completely optional. It's a decent JU-288 killer and a good ground RB option if you just have to have premiums to be able to play at that BR range. AV-8A Harrier. This is going to be, unfortunately, a skip for me. Before the maps got big, I would have said buy, as you could get to the battlefield fast and above everyone else, drop down on them and shoot the AIM-9Gs. But AIM-9Gs aren't what they used to be, and the maps got a lot bigger, and you only get 2 of those. It's a decent base bomber killer. And it could be used to just take bombs and kill a base, but the gameplay is just not compelling enough for me to recommend. There are better options at this rank and in this space. And then finally, we have the F5C. This is a buy and buy now, just like the strongest buy on this whole list. It is jet combat with training wheels while also having a super high skill cap. The F5C gets spammed to death for good reason. It is a very, very solid performer, and if flown right, a very, very deadly jet. Only 2 AIM-9Es, but the guns are very usable, and the airframe is super forgiving. Bye. Final verdict, if I was starting the US tree brand new, I would probably get the F5C if you wanted to jump straight into jets. You would think, oh, well, I'm new. I shouldn't play F5C. It shouldn't stop you. It doesn't stop anybody else. The KI-43-2, if you want to get in there and learn the game a bit more before you take the plunge on the deep end. But some people are just not interested in props. The XP50 is what I would follow that up with for a nice mid-rank grinder until you get into early jets. And then you could make the jump to the F5C. This is the advice I would give a new player looking to get through the USA tech tree quickly and get to top tier. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to try and keep this a little short, a little focused. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, do all that thing. I'm going to be covering the rest of the nations after this. But that is the USA Premium Buyer's Guide. Have a good one. See you at the next one.